Hey guys, I just wanted to say something that's been on my mind for a while. I mean, if you guys had seen a couple of videos where I posted about Pubg and you know how I've been getting fairly good amount of kills when it came to team deathmatch. Uh, I'm actually quite proud of myself because usually I would get 1 or 2 kills, maybe 3 at most. But now it started to turn 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 12 at most is what I got the most kills at. But however, today I was playing Team Deathmatch and I ended up meeting a lot of veterans. Like I was paired with random veterans. Like they've been playing this shit since season 1 because they're like level 60 something, 70. Well, compared to me, I've only been playing since season 4. So I came in a little bit later in the game. I didn't even know about PUBG Mobile until somebody from college told me about it. So I decided to go ahead and play it. And of course, at first, it started off really easy. Like, it didn't really take that much to rank up. Or it didn't really take that much to, to try and fight people. Stuff like that. Because all you had to do was the simple things, like run over people with cars and junk. But as the seasons go, I realized how hard it started to get. Like, of course, more people are going to know the tricks on their sleeves of other people and whatever. And started losing a lot. But yeah, like I said, I've met a lot of veterans who are already pros at the game and stuff. Like, there was 2 of them I met that were already conqueror, and it's crazy. Of course, I lost with 0 points because they were so good. I could not match their speed at all. I couldn't do it at all. And of course, this guy adds me after the game, even though I had 0 kills. So I'm like, okay, let me add him back. And then we played a couple of matches of team deathmatch. And of course, it was overwhelming as fuck because they kept charging at people. They just were killing everybody. And so I tried to match that, but every time I did, I got killed. So I usually be the quiet one, snipe from the back. But of course, no one really goes on the right side that much unless they know they got sniped or killed from that side. So they're gonna try to do something again and then try to go to the left and all this other crap. But yeah, I felt mad uncomfortable during that match. Because he was all spouting on nonsense like, oh yeah, I'm the best, man, and yeah, get nutted and blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, yeah. I don't really work well with cocky people. He just wasn't it. So after a couple of matches, I decided to leave. Because I was like, damn. I mean, I knew there were people that were better than I was. Obviously, I knew that. But to that extent, it just made me feel overwhelmed. Like, damn, I really gotta step up my game or something. And so, yeah. Just the moment I left that junk, he deleted me. And I was like, wow, how you gonna add me, knowing full well that I can't compete with you, but then delete me all of a sudden? I mean, I didn't really care anyway, because I was gonna delete him too, but still, it just didn't make any sense. I just hate people like that. Like, how you gonna judge somebody just the first couple of games? I mean, you're obviously better than I am, and I can't stoop to your level. That doesn't mean you gotta go on ahead and add me and all of a sudden delete me out of nowhere. But I had a better reason for almost deleting him. I didn't do it, he did it first. But I just don't like cocky people like that. I just don't. And it gives me very, very negative vibes. So I know how to, get away from that junk. I just know how to get away from that shit. Because know full well, once they turn to me, they're going to start judging me how I'm this high rank and stuff like that. I'm not about to deal with all of that. Already people question me for that anyway. Moral of the story. I just been same thing that's been happening. That's why I fell into depression anyway. Cause so many people wanted to, treat me like shit, even though I did nothing to them. I literally did nothing. Nothing at all. It was all because how I played. They get so bothered by it. But as you guys already know, in this season I finally reached Ace. But I've been doing the method that I seen on this video, how you reach Ace fast. And of course I've been doing that. I've been, going outside going by the play zone, not necessarily going all the way in it, so I wouldn't be surrounded by people, getting shot at or whatnot. And just those regular tips. And here's the thing. I don't get why people who are good skill, to have awesome skill, get so bothered by when people with less skill, or could have potential, as I like to say, or has potential, get so bothered why they're so much higher rank. I just don't get it. Why? Because, first of all, it doesn't take killing to win. It's survival. You have to be the last one standing. And for me, I'm a stealth type of girl. I'm not gonna go in and throw myself at every freaking player that's gonna, have a potentially shot at me. No. I'm gonna go high places. I'm going to avoid as many fights as I can until I get to the end. And for the most part, I've been playing with randoms, so I'd be the last one standing. There was this one game that me and this other player, other random player, we were the only two left while people were fighting around the area, and I had a ghillie suit on. He didn't, so he was easily a target. He ended up dying. I tried to save him, but he ended up dying. But it was just so perfect. It was perfect because I had a ghillie suit on, and it was Vikendi, and it was, brown grass, and also the bush. So I was able to kill 3 players. One player was already hiding a tree across from where I was, but they didn't see me. So I was able to knock him over. And then once he was crawling on the street, I decided to end up killing him. Next thing you know, there was a duo left, which I'm pretty sure maybe that was one of the teammates that I killed, because he was knocked over. He would have gotten killed immediately if he was by himself. But yeah, so there was 2 left, and obviously I was the only one they needed to kill. So of course they're doing that thing where they're jumping around looking for me and stuff like that. And of course one of them got super close, so I thought that they were gonna kill me for sure, but they didn't figure it out. They just went past me. And so the next thing you know, they were on the other side of me, so I decided to shoot my shot. And of course I knocked one of them over. And of course, since you see where the shots are coming from the map, even though I had a suppressed UMP and 9, he was shooting at my direction, but the partner, he missed a lot of his shots. He did not know where I was. And of course, by the time the circle started closing in, I decided to kill him off, and I won that game. So what I'm basically trying to say is, for most part, if you don't have a strong team, you're playing with randoms, you're gonna kill somebody regardless. Or if you're playing in a really strong squad and they end up getting killed off before you do, you can still get a kill somehow. So it's not like you're gonna get 0 kills. But for my situation, I did end up playing with a squad that ended up killing everybody, and I had just left with 0 kills. But it is what it is, I'm just glad that I was able to survive that whole game. I mean, I got knocked down once or twice, but I still managed to live, and that's all I really care about. PUBG is all about surviving. It's not just about killing people, which I see that a lot of people fail to realize, because all they're worrying about is, KD ratio and, how many people you killed. Like, I don't get it. People are different. And that's another thing that people fail to understand, especially on PUBG. Not everyone's going to be the killing type. Some people are going to try and run. Some people are going to try to avoid a situation they can't, maneuver from. I mean, there was one time that I was playing, I think it was Mini Zone or something like that. Oh no, I was spectating somebody, but apparently the team, one of my friends who was in a squad or jump, they were really good. So they were getting a drop, and the next thing you know, of course, a car comes driving by, so people started shooting out of nowhere. And of course, the friend that I was looking at, he shot every last one of them down. Every last one of them. And they were in a car. They were in a UAV. And they still got shot down. Next thing you know, there was only that one guy left, and he got out the car too late, and he tried running, and he still got killed. You know what I'm saying? He know he wasn't going to go against a squad like that. He would know he wasn't going to go against a good player that was going to kill him right off the bat, so he ran. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I do sometimes. For the most part, yeah. I'd be running if I can't, try to maneuver through that situation. I'm going to run and hide somewhere. And I just don't get why people are just wondering how people with low KD ratios get to high ranks such as Ace or Conqueror. Well, I hadn't seen a KD, yeah, maybe one person that was Conqueror and their KD ratio was like 1.2. It wasn't that high, but don't get me wrong, I see a bunch of Conquerors that had like KD ratio at like 11 point something. And it's crazy because they're that good. But it's the thing I don't get. Like, I mean, personally for me, all I wanted to do was aim for Ace this season, because I know I'm not going to be Conqueror. Who's about to go ahead and go on every day wasting like a lot of time, because you're bound to lose points anyway. Once you hit Ace, you lose a lot in Crown already, so I'm not gonna try and aim for Conqueror. Nope. All I wanted to do was aim for Ace, because that was a reachable goal. Conqueror, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's gonna take a lot of effort to get there. And of course, I have to be really, really good to get to Conqueror. I have to earn it. But yeah, what I'm saying is, I just hate people on PUBG lately. They always gotta judge somebody. I don't know, people are gonna say, and it's not like it's all bad on PUBG. I've met people that try to encourage me all the time. Like, you're gonna get better, like, you need to stop saying you're bad. But that's rare, of course. That's a rare thing to find someone that actually thinks you're not bad. And you got a lot of people that say you're bad, And I know it's easy for people to say to just get over it, but You guys know what I've been through. That's why I fell into depression, because I was so worried about what other people thought. And I still kind of do. But it's different because it's social media, because a lot of people can say that to you and you'll feel overwhelmed. You'll feel all this type of negative energy. And that's why I took a month break off of that game. Because I just felt like crap. Like, people were just all over me because, you know, because they didn't think I was good. They say you're trash, you don't need to be on this game if you're not good. Like, seriously, you realize how much that hurts me? A close person of mine from college recommended me that game. And it's not the first time I shot people down before. Like, for example, if you see one of my really old videos, I played Roblox Phantom Forces. So it's not the first time. It really ain't. I kind of knew what was going on already. But yeah, I just really hate people on there. And honestly, I might just get off the game. Plus, it's not the best shooting mobile game out there. It's definitely can't compare to Call of Duty Mobile, because I see that looks hella awesome and I can't wait to play it. But when it comes to PUBG, it's just a lot of hackers. It's just a lot of very toxic people on there. And it's probably going to be the same way with Call of Duty, except for no hackers probably. They're probably going to have a greater system than PUBG, because honestly, the people who are working for PUBG or whatever ain't doing their job. Because when it comes to people who are not playing the game fairly, they don't get punished for it. And honestly, I prefer everyone to stay in their own lane. Like, some people be playing North American server, like the Chinese people, and I'd rather them play their own server. I don't know why they don't play their own server. And yet they want to go ahead and stumble down on North Americans and all other servers. Like, that really legit pisses me off. But that's beside the point. I just don't think PUBG's for me anymore. I don't even think I want to play anymore. I might take another break, because I already succeeded in what I wanted to do, was reach Ace. But after this, I don't know anymore. I mean, of course, I'm not going to expect happy and sunshine all the place. I know how the world is. People are just straight toxic on social media. No matter what it is, whether it's gaming or whatever. But like I said, I don't know anymore. I'm just tired of all this bullshit. Like, you guys don't understand. It's so hard to try to ignore what people say all the time. Like if it's a random person, like, I didn't even know for like 5 seconds that just playing a random person. Remember that one video where that boy called me trash even though I didn't have 0 kills? I was able to ignore that because, well, of course, first of all, he's a kid. But number 2, he had no reason to say I was. Because at least I had more than 5 kills. I had 6 kills that round. But also, like, he just really didn't have a reason to, because I wasn't bad at all. When it comes to that situation where that conqueror person was killing everybody they see, like, honestly, that I can't handle. Because I know, like, the way he was talking, I knew he was probably secretly judging me. Or something. He just didn't say it. But like, the vibe I got from him, talking about, oh, I'm the best and junk like that, oh, you trash and all this crap, definitely shows he's a cocky ass player, and I'm not for that at all. I'm not for that. Maybe he added me because the fact that my profile picture, I looked really cute. That's why a lot of people added me, because, like I said, I stay true to myself. I reveal my own beauty in my own way. It doesn't bring a lot of people, but I can tell it brings quite a few. It's not that Instagram model beauty, but it's something regular, you know. But yeah, I just don't know, guys. I've been feeling this for a long time, and that's exactly why I be having self-esteem issues. It's so hard to try to stay positive or try to ignore people when they talk down on you like that. And you know, being stereotypically speaking, like America sees black women as always being tough and shit. But I'm not like that, honestly. I try, but I don't. I'm not like that. I'm quiet, reserved, and sometimes very emotional. I mean, I can be upbeat, but that's only because it's social media. It's on online. Of course, I'm gonna be something different, but yeah. And you guys may say I might be overreacting. He probably wasn't saying nothing too serious, but yeah, I just don't know anymore. It's just hella toxic on there. Plus, I know there's people out there that are worse than me. I've seen it. I've seen someone that got 0 kills before playing team deathmatch, or got 0 kills for playing classic, or got 0 kills for playing arcade. But I'm not gonna let that get to me, though. I'm not gonna let that little slip up get to me, though. He's not in the picture anymore. It was like a quick thing. Like, he just came, we played a couple of times with team deathmatch, and then all of a sudden he's gone. So I'm not gonna worry about it too much. But yeah, that's what's been on my mind lately. I don't know if I want to play PUBG anymore because of this. It's just been bothering me so much, like, seriously. That's what makes me so upset. Like, it's been going on since last season. Like, the friends I had on the list, they were always asking me, how was I crowned? I was crowned 5 last season. How are you crowned? How are you this? How are you that? I've seen people that were gold, and they played so well. It's all coming to perspective of people. You can't judge them at all. And I think what people fail to realize is that the games are supposed to be having fun. It's not supposed to be a competition. I've seen a lot of freaking competitive people. But if they like overly competitive and junk, I'm not gonna play with them. Cause I'm all in it for the fun. I'm not all in it for the competition. Isn't that the purpose of games? To have fun. It's not supposed to be a competition unless it was like some tournament thing, or then I get it. But if it's nothing serious, or it's just a regular gameplay, then I don't see why. But yeah, I'm gonna stop ranting. I don't want to waste y'all time. But that's just how I've been feeling lately when it comes to PUBG. I might just take another break. I mean, like I said, I've already achieved Ace. So I might just take a holy break from another like I took a break for half of this season. I might take an entire break for one season at this point. And I don't really care if people wondering why I've been gone so long or why I'm never coming back, because at this point I'm just done. I can't deal with people judging me all because of how I play. I can't. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys. Good night.